It's the John and Ken Show. John Cobell and Ken Champeau. KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk radio.
All right, there's the hangover the morning after.
So
last night's results, mostly not good.
But if you want to know why Proposition 31, I'll tell you why. There's too many mothers.
No, Proposition 30.
30, what did I say? 30.
Well, you said 31. I thought you were talking about 31.
No, probably, here's the big reason. It's off the top of my head. I haven't read any statistics or research.
This is dangerous.
All right. Number one, massive union turnout because the money's going to the unions. That's why they spend tens of millions of dollars on not only on Prop 30, but also to squash Prop 32. This money the unions wanted it. Teachers union, all the government worker unions. If you think otherwise, just turn off the radio. You're a fool. Too many mothers, because this pulled way better with women than men, are worried about their local schools and think this is going to be a savior. You're wrong. Jerry Brown fooled you. He lied to you. Tried to tell you that. You don't want to believe it? Go ahead. Just soak the wealthy. Those are Thirdly, I don't know what the hell you can do if people are going to vote on these things and believe advertising lies that are patted into their heads, because these guys, and I include both parties, are ruthless in lying to you and misleading you and deceiving you. And if you're going to accept their crap and vote accordingly and then take money from other people, I don't know what you're doing. I don't get it. If you're bothering to vote, you ought to know what's going on. You ought to at least know you're being lied to. But this is the way the democracy works now in 2012. Massive amounts of money spent to deceive people, and it works. It works.
The other bombshell out of Sacramento last night playing into today is that the Democrats may have achieved the two-thirds vote necessary in the state assembly and the state Senate to pass taxes without bribing any Republicans. That, of course, was mandated by Prop 13 back in the 1970s, and it doesn't happen, but it looks like it's going to happen. They're not sure for how long because there's going to be a couple of vacancies up there in Sacramento as people moved on to other offices. But for now, Jerry Brown, and I mean, he got this tax increase, and we're going to play audio later where he says he's not going to be asking for any more taxes now.
Oh, they will. They want to expand all their wet dream programs. They want to
safety net spending.
And union spending. The unions are going to want much more money.
Oh, they're going to say that they held back these past few years because of the recession, and you owe us, of course.
Well, when you have one party rule, this is going to happen. We don't have a Republican Party in this state, and I don't say this as a Republican because I'm not. I have a lot of contempt for the Republicans. I'm not a member of the party. I'm a registered independent. But you have to have an opposition party. Right? I wouldn't want one party Republican rule either, because the crazy people take over. You can't have one party rule. We have it. And something about California, the people left who actually run in elections are mostly feeble. They're frightened, feeble people. There's nobody strong with any conviction, any character, with any energy or charisma that's running for office anymore. The Republican label is completely discredited in California. Thoroughly discredited. And it happened in 15 years. 15 years ago, you not only had Republican governors who'd served for 4 straight terms, you even had the Republicans holding a majority in the assembly 15 years ago. And the feebleness and the silliness of the Republicans. If you don't have an opposition party, all you got is Ken and I left. Ken and I are the opposition party. That's it. There's nobody else. Nobody politically, nobody in any organized movement. The Tea Party doesn't seem to have much of an effect out here. Obviously, no other media outlets. Most of the media outlets are just silly, just foolishly silly, or they're obsessed with inside Washington garbage. So without an opposition party, they're going to run rampant now. And why people keep electing those who bankrupted the state, that's another great one to figure out. People are intentionally rewarding the very ones who've destroyed the state economically.
All right, let's quickly do another one of our traditions here on the John and Ken Show. I guess it's semi-regular. We'll start by doing probably what you had hoped we had done for weeks. We're going to play all the proposition ads we could muster together here and then blow them up.
I learned in my almost 3 decades on the job that responsible drivers have car insurance. And I agree with Prop 33 that responsible drivers should be rewarded.
But now Proposition 34 is trying to protect killers and abolish the death penalty.
Here's why the LA Times calls Measure J a win for transit.
Listen to this.
Decades on the job that responsible drivers
But now
have.
Proposition 34 is trying to abolish the death penalty.
You hear the lies, the cacophony of lies?
Highway projects and traffic.
Yeah, take that. That's right.
Sounds like a fire, too.